Oh, Daddy!
Oh fuck. Hello. Yep. No, I've gotten used to it now.
I haven't called you that in a while. I figured I'd call you that.
Have I told you the story?
Daddy!
God. Have I told you the story about someone actually calling me that in real life?
Yeah, and it was Mummy as well.
Oh yeah, she was. That actually happened. So the wedding was that weekend, and I was daddy in the house, making sure everything was like all set up. You know, all the doors were locked, everything was like put away, no one broke anything, that sort of stuff. So that was fun.
Yeah.
An interesting thing though, I want to talk. Oh,
something is glitching.
What the fuck is going on here? I thought you've.
I don't know. Whenever I jump, my controller is. Oh no! Well, that was a horrific start. So you were talking about how you're a daddy.
Yeah, we know about that. That was that was just all about looking after a house, as we just said in the small clip.
Yeah.
But yeah, basically became daddy of a house for a little bit, but with no actual dads, just lots of bad jokes.
But they're the best. What are you talking about?
There was actually something more important than that I wanted to talk about, and like this came as a realization. I was watching a video that was talking about how other games disguise loading screens, and it was a discussion about loading screens in general, and I felt they made a crushing omission because I suddenly realized that Ape Escape has no loading screens. Like, when was the last time you saw a loading screen in Ape Escape? And then it came to me, and I felt so stupid for not realizing it earlier. But that go ape and catch X amount of monkeys, it's a loading screen.
Yeah.
But like, it's so well hidden because it's like it gives you valid information and it looks cool. It's part of the traveling. Like, it all fits in with how the game like works. But it just works really well.
Yeah. It's really cool.
It's like a really good way of getting around a problem that like, especially on like PS1, because like most games on PS1 spent a lot of the time going when they were loading everything, and you just sat on this like screen, like it had an image and then a shitty little loading bar that crawled its way across, and just I guess that's why Ape Escape feels so fresh and fluid, because you never feel like you're waiting for anything.
I'm very confused by everything right now. Oh, that's how you do it. Okay. Yeah, no, Ape Escape is such a marvel as a game. Like, it's so ahead of its time, really.
Yeah, and Ape Escape 1, so I was thinking about this. A lot of people were saying, the differences between the N64 and the PS1. Like, the N64 had very, very quick loading times, but very little storage. And obviously the PS1 was the reverse of that. Loads of storage, but very slow load times. And one of the things which got me sort of intrigued was that Ape Escape 1 attempts to be a game that has, like, open spaces.
Yeah.
Like, it tends to have a bit more, like, the PS1 isn't known for having wide open spaces in every game. It's more just a, like Final Fantasy with pre-rendered backdrops, or, I don't know.
Yeah, I think the, God, where the hell is this monkey? Yeah, I think the PS1 does a lot that the N64 wishes it could do back in the day, and that's not it's not like a criticism of the N64. The N64 is technologically brilliant, and I mean,
that's an absolute pain to code for. But I think both of them have things that the other one would like to do. Like, imagine having a cartridge the size of a PS1 disc. Like, the loading would be, I don't know. Wow, that was a fun catch.
Yeah, I did that. Am I going to be able to make it? Of course not. No. I need to get the car on. And yeah, don't put it on.
It just got me thinking, and the question is, like, what is your, like, what if you were to make a compile list of the most inconspicuous loading screens, what would you give it to? Because right now, I have to think Ape Escape. Wow, nice. Yeah,
I did good. I'm forgetting how to play, apparently.
That's fine.
I've been thrown off by the whole thing, like, failing miserably. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Most inconspicuous. Oh, I've got to go to Kingdom Hearts 3, right?
Absolutely, 100%. Yeah, social networking is the way forward.
I didn't think that was gonna tickle you as much as it did.
Oh no, because like that was my biggest complaint with King. Well, it wasn't my biggest complaint, but it was up there in one of the complaints. It's like,
wow. It's such a shit because the game's so good. I really love it. I know that people have issues with it and blah blah blah, but I love it. It was my keep me sane game, and I had a blast of it. And the like the critical mode is so good, but goddamn, when you die, you have to wait like 30 to 40 seconds to start up again. And that's why the PS5's so exciting, because that'll be gone. That's all I want.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, but I think the problem for me is it was like, so Xehanort's like knowing our every move. How about we don't like telegraph it by posting it on fucking social media?
Yeah, it is a bit silly.
It's like, no wonder Xehanort was able to detect what happened in that final battle, because it was like, hey guys, we're going to take on the Seekers of Darkness. Yeah. Coming for you guys. Hashtag blessed. Hashtag get wrecked. You know, it just...
Hashtag Goofy will not be destroyed again.
Hashtag you better get hyuked.
Yeah. Yeah, it was very weird. That was an odd choice, but...
I mean, I know they were trying to tap into the whole smartphone thing, but, like, come on, leave it out. Like, Sora's not a child who... I don't know, like, he's missed out on that whole
To be fair, they did, like... They have referenced that in Kingdom Hearts 2 with the computer. They're just like, how does it work? What?
Yeah, Sora comes from a world that has no computers, just an island that's floating, and then suddenly everyone forgets that it's, like, basically just like, I don't know, a 10-minute boat ride.
Yeah, which is absolutely not present in Kingdom Hearts 1.
No, like, look as far as the eye can see. You'll find not even the smallest glimmer
of light
of another land.
Apart from all of that over there, but let's leave that out of this.
Yeah, it's bizarre. It's really bizarre they decided to do that. I mean, I guess they had to deal with it because Kai went back and became her normal self.
Oops.
Yeah, I was going to ask what you did
here,
there.
Isn't it? I think the thing is here.
One way you can find that out.
It is here. Good.
So we've got a few shout-outs to do.
Yes.
Orion Alathorn. It is Aki, by the way, because they pronounce it Aki in here. But I will say I'm going to call it Aki from now on because that is actually how the name should be produced. Why are they all naked?
Because they must be.
Yep, they've all got towels as well.
Yeah, which they're not, wearing. I will do this. It needs to be done.
From what someone was saying in the comments, and I can't remember which person it was. If you get them in the middle, get them all calm using your monkey persona, and then the Gotchaman one is quick enough. The Gotchaman fairy is quick enough to do everything.
Oh, really?
I reckon you might have to come in and out again.
Well, I'm gonna try this strat for now. I'm gonna get them all together and I'm gonna beat them all. Okay, well I screwed up, but who cares? Noogie!
I mean, I know who cares, and it's you.
Yes, it is me. You're right.
I'm not gonna lie to that. But yeah, 4 in 1's possible. So yeah, no, I appreciate it's Aki. It's a lot of the bizarre spelling is why I pronounce it Aki. I don't know why.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah, like if they're all close enough together, you have more of a chance with this one.
Yeah. All right, I will try that.
You're Sif.
But yes, you were shout-outs.
Yeah, so I agree. It should be pronounced Aki, and that's how I would pronounce it if I was like, doing it properly. But the translation team decided to call it Aki, or one of the kids decided to call it Aki. I reckon it's because of the aching that I was going to say Monokuma, but that's a totally different franchise and probably even not pronounced right. That's what. What's the villain called? The human villain, Tamuki.
Oh, Tamuki, yeah.
Yeah, because that's what Tamuki probably feels in his heart every time he sees those delicious pillows of hair. But no, it was clouds, wasn't it? Train wreck, heading towards a train wreck here.
It's fine.
So the next one, after I bambled on that one for a while, was Kurav telling us why it's Japanese wordplay for Konami for the Metal Gear Solid game.
Yes, yeah, the cost of
Yes, so the cost was 573, which you said was quite specific, and I was like, it is for a reason, but I don't know that reason. Thankfully, you wonderful commenters are always telling us where we should be, well, the answers, basically.
Yeah.
So apparently 5 I think is go, which is ko, so it's
basically... it translates to ko, I believe.
And then 7 is na, and then 3 is mitsu, me. So I think it's taking, I'm not sure if it's taking the first, I'm not sure how they get from go to ko, or nana to na, or mitsu to me, but that is, I think it's
it's the first characters, I think. It's the first character of each word.
Okay. Yeah.
So,
no.
But go is pronounced ko in Japanese, I guess. So I guess that's why.
So we'll be following up another video with Kurav, who's going to tell us why what we've just said is wrong. But thank you very much for shouting that out.
No, it's the thing is, like, whilst unless there's like something specifically addressed to me, I don't respond to comments specifically, and sometimes I'll mention them in videos, but I do always read them. I love reading comments. Comments are great because it's not just great to learn a piece of information like this, but it's really good to know what I'm doing right and wrong. And I say that you may laugh, but
it felt like you were building that up to a joke. It's like no. It's always nice to know how much of a shit I am with no life.
Well, no. The thing is, like, if I do something wrong, it's important to be held accountable for it.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, you know, unless we are sat here talking about a video game, playing a video game, and most of what we can talk about is not going to have far-reaching consequences. But it is nice to know that people are going to tell you this is wrong.
Yeah.
And to held accountable for a small mistake. Maybe you know, we're not sat here saying you should invest all your money in, I don't know, the latest Disney. Yeah. Oh. I was going to make a joke about the fact that guy was called Tarzan, but I stumbled across it, so never mind.
And Disney don't own Tarzan anymore anyway, so...
Thank goodness for that. It just means somebody else can ruin the franchise.
Yeah. But so... There are some instances where it's like, okay, well, at the same time, like... Well, whilst I can be held accountable, sometimes it's my first time playing. I'm not good at every game, despite what the name would suggest. So, you know, it's I will screw up and I'll miss things and I'll make mistakes and blah blah. But I do appreciate the fact that I'm getting called out on it. I won't always take it well, as I didn't with Sly. But at the same time, I think like the thing to remember with comments is there is a person at the end of it.
Is there? I thought they were all just like
it's just a
faceless
corporation. No, like I'm a person at the end of it, as is whoever else you comment towards, and usually it's said with love. Some people don't always do that, but usually it is. And
that's when you get good comments.
There are some stunning comments that I've received over my years. But yeah, like for the most part, it's all said with kindness, and I really appreciate that. But like when I say there's someone at the other end of it, I'll have bad days. And if you comment with something where I'm like, oh, I didn't think this was the case on a day where it wasn't necessarily a good day. Hopefully I won't retaliate, but I might not take it well, and that's just gonna be the ramifications of it, I guess.
You're putting people off commenting at this point.
No, the thing is, like, what I'm saying is, I need to be held accountable for that as well. Like I'm in the industry now, as it were, and any mistake that I make has to fall on me, and that also extends to when I respond to those mistakes. If I don't do it in a professional manner, that's on me. No matter how good or bad a day I may be having, that is on me.
You've got to remember that I'm not part of the industry, so I can say whatever the hell I want, and I very rarely comment to like angry things, but occasionally I do, and then I regret it doing the whole thing because I'm like, it's just not worth the effort. Yeah,
it's like, the thing is, when you respond to something badly, like it's usually one of those things where 5 minutes later you're like, why did I do that? That was a terrible thing. I could have approached it a different way, and it could have been resolved in a much more friendly environment, and it wouldn't have done whatever. That's my bad. And then you try and delete it, but the fact is they still got an email with that comment response, so it's there.
Some of them did, but I mean, you shouldn't delete it unless it was like massive. I don't know.
Yeah.
This is the thing with like, this doesn't just extend to comments. This can extend to like in real life. Like, this is how a lot of arguments just get ramped up because no one wants to back down and everyone gets angry and then makes the comments when they're angry. When it's just that skill of going, all right, no, I can feel like things are getting a little too high now. Let's just back off and it's difficult.
Yeah, it's.
You've got to wave. To let them all know he's scared.
Yeah, I know. Hey, I'm all here, everyone. Hey, get over here. Hey there, guy. Where'd the guy go? Come over here. Hey, look, man. How's it going? Come over here. We'll have a good time, all of us. We're gonna get 4 of us. Hey. Okay, this way.
You might have not done that well enough.
Hey, no, I can get you to come this way. It's all good. No, it's all good. I'm just a giant monkey friend.
I think if you get too close to them, they can see through the disguise.
Nah, they can't. Sure they can't. Yeah! And then it was Gotcha Man, and... I screwed it up.
Those 3 are near each other now. They were near. They should still be near each other.
It's gone horribly wrong. Oh! No! Just not enough. It's quite hard, actually, getting all 4 of them like that.
No, it is. It's a skill. It's a skill that you have to learn.
And one day I might.
Yeah, one day. One day.
It's the goal. I must try and get it once. I don't know if I will, but I must try. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, yes! Yes! I'm very happy.
Oh gosh, that just reminds me of the ending of... this is going to be a real 1%er joke. It's not even a joke, a reference, sorry. It reminds me of the end of one of H-Bomber's videos where he's just like on the ground, like, yes! Yes! And then it ends.
I haven't seen that video specifically, but I like H-Bomber Guy.
You haven't seen that video? You know what we're going to watch? I don't want your opinion of it. It's a 40-minute video and you've got to do it. Which one is it? It's a serious lore analysis of Control-Alt-Delete, the webcomic.
Yeah, no, I haven't seen that one. I don't even know what the webcomic is, so...
Control-Alt-Delete is one of those webcomics which punchline revolves around random acts of violence in the video game sector. So it's basically like, person's walking along, there's a joke about, like, you know, getting an arrow to the knee, then someone fires an arrow to your knee, and it's like, oh, isn't that funny? Right, it's all like, it's video game humor that gamers can get, but it's like, it's just funny because it's violent, but it isn't really funny. Right. It's a weird one, like, it's got to the point where, I don't know, that's a whole topic to get into itself about gamer culture, which I'm not going to talk about. I'm just going to point you at that video and say, enjoy.
Fair enough. I forgot about that. That's really rad.
Yeah, it's really cool, and it gives you the height on a lot of things to get out of. I think it might be higher than the Skyflyer in a few instances.
Hmm. Yeah.
And
it might last longer in some instances as well if you time it right.
I think it does last longer, actually.
I can't remember if there's one up there.
Yes, you only got 2 out of the 3, I think.
Right. Up we go then. Yo.
Oh. Come back here with your sticks, Anthony. You've been a naughty monkey.
Can get you out. Rude. No. 1-0 time to go. Nailed it. Cool. This place is so cool. I love this.
There's a place in Manchester, and also in London, and also in I think it's Osaka. I'm not too sure. Called Shoryu. Now I'm going to butcher the pronunciation. A friend tells me that I constantly pronounce it wrong, which means something totally different.
Okay.
It's a little tonkotsu ramen place.
Oh yeah.
So if you had ramen before?
Not ramen, no.
So it's tonkotsu ramen is basically a like a pork. It's got a pork broth and like bloody porks in it. It's very nice. And oh.
Hello.
What's going on here? Is this like a Project Zero reference?
Is there something in here before I... Oh, that leads here. Okay, I see. That's cool.
Yeah, all the levels end up being quite circular, which is nice.
So I was gonna say, I know this is the last one, so where does that lead? But,
oh no.
Yeah, this is a... Okay, you know what? How?
How the hell?
You will die. I was gonna say, how even? How did you survive?
I do not know.
Anyway, you were saying.
It's a really nice place. So it's tonkotsu ramen that's like, you want to have it once every like couple of months because it's so meaty and just delicious. But I forget where I was going with this story anyway.
Do you get taken to the meat dimension?
No, but it was like, it's crazy how it wasn't even Persona that started me off on my like Japanese cuisine journey. It was actually The World Ends With You, and it's ramen dude that sold you ramen. I looked at it and thought, this looks really good.
Oh,
like
okay.
It was like a 32, but it wasn't even a 32. I reckon it was like a maybe 16 by 16 tile, and it made me want to have ramen.